Hey Queens, welcome to my channel. I'm Bailey. So happy to have you here. If you're new, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Oh, don't forget the notification bell to see more of me. Today I'm basically going to be unboxing my Boxycharm for the month of February and also trying it on. That is why I have all of this done, but there's still a couple pieces that are missing. So let's jump right into the unboxing so then we can get to using these products. All right, this month's theme is XOXO, Gossip Girl. Minus the Gossip Girl part. Anyways, so I already have opened this and taken out all the packaging and stuff, but I just wanted to show you guys what I got. So big thing here is the Ace Beauté Nostalgia palette. I love the packaging. I love this Hawaiian theme. This is very similar to other packaging that they have, but also very different. Like the Hawaiian theme, that's totally different, but I love how they stay true to the metallic borders that they put on all their palettes. And then the inside is very much what I would think of as tropical colors. Of course, you have your purples, your pinks, your oranges, very sunset vibes with a random neutral, random green, very tropical, as I've already said a million times. All right, and this palette MSRP is for $38.99. It says the Nostalgia palette consists of 15 colors meant to inspire fun and creativity, as well as make you feel nostalgic about some awesome past fun times. Each color has been carefully milled and pressed to provide the easiest application and the most excellent color payoff. The only nostalgia that I really get from this palette is very beautiful sunsets that I have experienced. Now, as boring as Kansas can be, I've got to say one of the most beautiful things about Kansas is their sunsets. Absolutely stunning. And the few times that I have been to Florida, also beautiful sunsets. So that's what I think of when I look at this palette. All right, but moving on. Next, I received the Beauty Crop Coco Gold Mist. So this has, I don't know if you'll be able to see or not, but it has this gold shimmer in it. And the spray nozzle is very similar to the MAC setting spray. So let's try. Okay. I don't know if it has much of a scent. You know what? I'll just try it right now. Oh, it sprayed so much. It kind of smells like chemical coconuts. Wow, I don't know how I feel about this. I also didn't get that side of my face. It smells a lot like Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And though it has gold glitter in it, I'm not mad. With this base makeup, it looks really good, but I could see how if I did my makeup any other way, it could have not looked that great. I don't mind that my face is sparkly. It doesn't bother me, but it might bother a lot of other people. So there's that. So the spray MSRP is for $14.99. I feel comfortable paying that much for this amount. This hydrating fine mist envelops skin in moisture and helps set and refresh your makeup look. Cocoa Gold Mist includes a delicate amount of gold pearlescent shimmer that imparts a radiant glow while boosting hydration. Yeah, I'm really surprised because I thought I was going to hate the gold shimmer, but I actually surprisingly love it. All right, next there is this little pink sparkly bag. It says Glammier on it. I think that's how you say it. And then inside we have a couple of brushes, which are absolutely adorable. Let me take them out of the packaging first. All right, so we have these pink and white ombre brush tips with the metallic pink, whatever that part is called. But then the handle is where it's at because it has these tiny little heart glitters, and they move up and down the brush handle. Absolutely super adorable and perfect for Valentine's Day, obviously. So we have this nice cute little blendy brush. Then we have this like more rounded tapered. We have a liner brush, which I don't know if I'm gonna like. And then we have a very small detail brush. I'm very excited to see the quality of these because again, they are super, super cute, but they also look like brushes that I would like to have in my collection. Just the shape of them looks really nice. So we will be using these today. So the brushes MSRP for $29.95 for 4 brushes and a little bag, I guess. I don't normally like go out and buy brushes because typically brush sets contain brushes that I already have, and it's really hard for me to find individual brushes that I think would be unique to my collection. So there's that. So I don't know if I would ever pay that much for a little brush set. But the glittery, enchanting, and fun. Oh gosh. Okay, so it says glittery, enchanting, and fun. This set features your 4 essential eye brushes. Ultra soft duo synthetic bristles make blending easy and flawless. I guess we will figure that out. You know what's kind of cool? So typically it tells you the MSRP, then it tells you the hashtag they used for it, and then that's it. However, on this one and another product that I am about to talk about, it says new launch. So I guess Glamir just came out with these brushes. So it's kind of cool that they included that little bit of information. That is very new and very cool. All right, and then I got the Saturday Skin Yuzu Vitamin C Sleep Mask. I have already used this once. So it's just orange and it has like these little, it looks like orange peel particles, but I don't know if they actually are or not. For the one time that I used it when I woke up in the morning, my skin felt really good. It looked really good. So I'm excited to continue to use this. Excited to see what it does for my skin. So very happy to have this. This MSRP is for $29. It's a lightweight mask that works while you sleep to deliver moisture while targeting the look of aging, dullness, pores, stress, and texture. This unique jelly texture mask is crafted with the yuzu fruit, which contains 3 times more vitamin C than any other citrus. Now, one thing I do have to say is I have tried other sleeping masks and I didn't really enjoy them because they were like super wet and like they made me want to like itch my face because of how wet they are. But this was super comfortable and I did not mind sleeping in it. So that's pretty cool. The last thing that I have in my box is the St. Luxe Limited Edition Liner Duo. Just because I've already looked at my card, I know that these are lip liners. And so I have the shade Secret Admirer and Love Letter. Okay. So Secret Admirer came broke. Fun. Do these sharpen? I don't even, doesn't look like they are retractable. Let me see if I can sharpen this real quick. It almost feels like a plastic pencil though. Oh, it's sharpening. Okay, well there is hope for these. That's just really upsetting that when I opened the cap, it like instantly broke. So Secret Admirer is just a neutral brown. So I'll probably get a lot of use out of this. I use neutral brown a lot as a lip liner. Then there is Love Letter. This one too also came broke. Very interesting. Hold on while I sharpen real quick. I will say though, these sharpen pretty easy. I feel like with anything that's not wood and you have to sharpen it, it is so difficult to sharpen. But these, easy peasy. All right, so Love Letter is more of a red tone lip liner, but it's very muted, more on the rusty side of things. So cool, cool, cool. These lip liners are also a new launch. They MSRP for $40. That means it's $20 for each lip liner. I would never spend that much on a lip liner because I really don't think lip liners need to be expensive, especially since my favorite are from L'Oreal. So cool. This lip liner duo makes lips shaping easier than ever with a creamy, long-lasting, and hydrating formula. The liner smoothly glides onto lips and blends in with little to no effort. Achieve a fuller look by overlining lips just above the natural lip line to get a plump, kissable look. Okay, very interesting. So I just used the spray, so we're not gonna worry about that anymore. I like it. Not gonna worry about this because I've already used it. So basically we're just gonna be focusing on the eyeshadow palette, the eye brushes, and the lip liners. So let's get into it. I'm just gonna start off by baking my face because just to take some extra precautions, just in case there's any fallout, I protect my base makeup. I just opened this Coty Airspun, and like this is a new one, and I forgot the smell of this powder. After you use it for a very long time, the smell goes away, but when you first open it, wow, it smells like a very mature lady's perfume. So I haven't attempted a look like this in a very long time, so I'm gonna attempt it today. I wanna go in the shade Carnival, which is a deep purple. Oh, I got to finish priming my lids. Candy paper. Okay, so I'm just putting Carnival on my outer. Wow, that is very pigmented. It's a little darker than I expected. I don't know why I expected this purple to be kind of brighter, but it's okay. It will still work for what I want to do. So I'm putting it on the outer corner, and I am going all the way into my inner corner of my crease. I'm gonna go in with like the more rounded one. I'm just going back into my crease to make sure I'm getting the right amount of pigment that I want in here. Okay, so I feel like this rounded taper brush is very good for getting into that crease area and just and just placing down the pigment where you want it. So I actually really like this. It's not the best for blending, but that's okay. I can always go in with another brush and blend it out. That doesn't bother me, but just so you guys know. Now I'm gonna go into Vacation, which is a super bright orange. And I'm going to put that on the edges of Carnival. I know you're thinking purple to orange, but don't worry, I am going to be going into a pink shade to kind of help that transition. I feel like I blended that purple up way too high. Crap. That's okay. My shadow will just be blended up into my eyebrow today, I guess. I feel like that orange came off more red, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. I'm gonna go in with the small blending brush. I'm gonna go into Picnic, which is a very bright pink, and I'm just gonna go in between the purple and the orange here to get a better color gradient. So everything looks more blended and put together. Now I will say there's one thing that I cannot deny. This palette has pigment. Pigment. Okay, I dusted off my brush, and now I'm just gonna go into Vacation again, but I'm gonna very lightly go in there and just add some more of that orange. Not too much because I don't want to get crazy. Alright, I'm going to take Water Slide, which is a bright yellow. And I'm going to blend out the edges of all of that. Alright, so now I'm going to cut my crease. So the first step in cutting my crease is I take a Q-tip and some micellar water, and I just kind of basically cut out the shape, but I'm just trying to clean up all the mess that I have going down so that when I go in again to cut the crease out with concealer, it doesn't get really caked up and gross because there's so many layers. It just goes on really nicely and really cleanly because it is the only layer of concealer that is down. If you would like to see a more detailed tutorial on how I cut my crease, please let me know down in the comments below and I will make that happen. Alright, now I'm going in with my concealer and I'm going to start cutting out my crease. Alright, so now I want to go into Fun, which is a gold shimmer. I'm going to try it dry first. Oh, wow. Hello, beautiful. Okay, so I don't need to wet my brush, obviously. Okay, I'm gonna go back into Carnival and blend it into Fun just to make sure that it's not creating any harsh lines. Then I'm going to be taking the liner brush and dipping in Carnival and just creating a liner basically. Okay, I feel really good about what we have going on. Just so you know, there is a lot of fallout, so I'm really grateful that I did not forget to bake. However, I still feel like it got stuck in a couple of areas. So this is probably a palette. If you do want to use it, make sure you do your eyes first and then do your foundation and other base steps. Alright, now as usual, I'm going to repeat what I did up here in my crease on my lower lash line. On my lower lash line, I do like to go lightest to darkest just so that it will be the most blended. I think it looks best this way, but do it to however you like to do it. So first I'm going into Water Slide, which was that bright yellow. I'm kind of shook by how bright it is, how pigmented it is on my lower lash line. Normally on my lower lash line, shadows aren't as pigmented just because they're not going down on a wet base. I typically already have powder down, so that's really nice. Now I'm going to be going into Vacation, which is the orange. And then I am going in with Picnic. And then lastly, I'm going in to Carnival again and trying to keep it as close to my lash line as possible, while also having it somewhat blended down into that peak. Okay, I'm going to take this ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in Piggy Bank, and I'm going to put this in my lower lash line. Alright, so I'm going to finish off this eye with some mascara and probably lashes, do the other eye, and then I'll come back for the lips. Alright, queens, kings, and everything in between, I am back. And this eye look, it is everything. I didn't put on false lashes because it's like super late in the day and I can't be bothered. So I'm just gonna leave it how it is. I am filling this eye look, but let's get into the lips. So I'm gonna use the liner in Secret Admirer just because this is a shade that I prefer more. I have some thoughts about this liner for sure, but I want to finish out my lips and then we can go into final thoughts of this box. Alright, so let's get into final thoughts. My fingers are disgusting. Okay, so final thoughts. First off, the palette. I did not expect it to be this good. Based on other Ace BJ palettes that I have tried, I feel like they just really stepped up their game with the pigmentation in this palette and the blendability. I feel like the formula is just so good. The purple is hardly patchy at all. It's only patchy in like the creases in my eyelid, which is whatever. Part of that is application because it's just hard to get in those spaces. But I just felt like this palette delivered so much, and I'm so excited to have this palette and to play with it more. However, I will say I have a very significant dip after just one look. It's a good thing and a bad thing. Like, it'll be easy to probably hit pan on this shade. However, it'll be too easy to hit pan on that shade and I might run out of it really quickly. But it is what it is. Some shadows are just that way. I am very happy with this eye look. Very, very happy. As for the sleep mask, so far, I've only used it one time, but I did really, really love it. And I'm so excited to continue to use this. I have a feeling this is gonna be something I'm going to want to repurchase just because I loved how my skin looked. Loved it. So very excited to have this. The Gold Mist, I am very surprised that I like it as much as I do. The smell, I like the smell, but I also hate the smell because first you get that coconut smell and you're like, oh yes. And then you get that chemical smell and you're like, oh no. But I'm very surprised that I don't hate the gold shimmer. I think my skin looks very, very good. It looks nice, it looks hydrated, it looks radiant. I feel good about my skin. So I will continue to use this. But for right now, I really, really like this spray. As for the brush collection, will I ever use this bag? Probably not, because I travel with a lot more brushes than just 4. So I don't know that I will ever use this again. I might just give it away, who knows. As for the actual brushes themselves, they are absolutely adorable. 10 out of 10 for looks. As for using them, I thought they performed so well. It makes me want to look into more brushes by this brand. Hopefully they have more than just this little set because I am very interested in what else they have. As for the lip liners, first of all, they came broken, already on a bad note. However, they did sharpen very easily, which I was very surprised about. But as for application, there were times where it was hard to put, like it hurt. Like it was just super rough and it just was not smooth and buttery and creamy. It was very rough and even hurt me at times. So I will continue to try to use these, but as for right now, I don't like them. I don't. And that upsets me because my L'Oreal liners, they're like $8 a piece, and yet they are so buttery, so creamy, so good. And here are these $20 liners that upset me. It just shows you that sometimes the drugstore is really where it's at and you don't have to spend a crazy amount of money on a product. For the box in total, I enjoyed thoroughly 4 out of the 5 products, which is amazing. And I'm very surprised by it. When I first received this, I was like, I don't think I'm happy with this. But as it turns out, I'm really enjoying these 4 products that I did try. Really happy with them. Really excited to continue to use them. So I would say this box is very much a success. So happy with it. Lip liners, they can go. I mean, I'm going to continue to use them for a little bit. Hopefully they're not that hard, but whatever. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you received Boxycharm, please let me know what you got down below. Thank you so much, so much for watching. Please come back. You all have a good one now. Bye-bye.